The Bhagavad Gita, one of the most revered scriptures in the world, holds within it timeless wisdom for leading a righteous life. In chapter 16, verse 21, Lord Krishna speaks of three gates that lead to hell: lust, anger, and greed. These three gates of hell, destructive to the self, are lust, anger, and greed. Therefore, one must abandon these three, but what do these gates represent? And why are they considered the path to spiritual and personal destruction? Let's explore the deeper meaning behind these words. Let's begin with lust, known as kama in Sanskrit. In its most basic sense, lust represents an overpowering desire for material pleasures, physical or emotional. It is often confused with love. But while love seeks to give and uplift, lust is fueled by insatiable cravings that only serve to enslave us to our senses. Lust is like a fire. The more you feed it, the stronger it grows. It blinds us to the true purpose of life, keeping us trapped in an endless cycle of yearning and dissatisfaction. Lord Krishna teaches that when we let lust dominate our thoughts and actions, we stray further from our spiritual path. The energy we invest in chasing after temporary pleasure drains our ability to pursue lasting fulfillment and peace. Next, we come to anger, or krodh. Anger arises when our desires are obstructed, when reality does not meet our expectations. It can be explosive and violent or simmer quietly. Corroding our peace of mind, when we give in to anger, we lose control of ourselves. It clouds our judgment and damages our relationships with others. Anger often leads us to say and do things we regret. Instead of solving problems, it intensifies them, leaving behind only pain and destruction. But anger, like lust, can be tamed. Lord Krishna encourages us to practice self-discipline and forgiveness, recognizing that anger is nothing more than a reflection of our own insecurities and unmet desires. Finally, we reach greed, or lobha. Greed is the endless hunger for more wealth, more power, more recognition. It's the belief that no matter what we have, it's never enough. Greed is a deceptive force. It promises happiness, but in reality, it leads to emptiness. Like drinking salt water, the more you indulge in greed, the thirstier you become. Greed destroys our connection to others, making us selfish and isolated. It blinds us to the needs of those around us and disconnects us from our higher purpose. Lust, anger, and greed, these three forces are not just paths to external suffering, they are the very forces that destroy our inner peace and clarity. Lord Krishna tells us to abandon these gates to hell, to reclaim our true nature, which is inherently divine. But how can we begin this journey? It starts with awareness. By recognizing these destructive tendencies within ourselves and consciously working to diminish them, we can begin to free ourselves from their grip. The Bhagavad Gita provides us with the roadmap to liberation from suffering. The choice is ours. Will we allow lust, anger, and greed to dominate our lives, or will we take control and walk the path of spiritual freedom? Thank you for joining us in this journey of understanding the deeper meaning behind Bhagavad Gita 16.21. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual wisdom.